Hey guys, I went to another video, and today, it is really late, but today I got a lot of comics, and then I ordered some comics online, and one of them came in, so that's kind of cool. I also got manga that came in, only one, Chainsaw Man 4. I don't have it here, because it's only one, and I'm not going to do like a haul video, because one isn't a haul. Two, very small, but I still will make a video out of it just because it's something I can talk about. But one is literally nothing, especially something, like I can at least talk about three, but I don't have three yet. So yeah. Anyway, comics. So I bought a lot, and I've gotten like more into collecting comics. So I bought a whole bunch online, and I also went to a store today. So most of them from a store, but I'm going to show you the one online first, and I actually already read it. So yeah, let's get right into it. So first, the one I read and the one that I bought online and came in today is Robin 1. It's the only Robin like out yet. It's from Infinite Frontier, which means it's the newest thing. And it's pretty good. Basically, he's going to this fighting island, kind of like Mortal Kombat. It's basically just Robin Mortal Kombat edition. It's literally Robin goes to an island and he fights people to the death. That's it. I don't think he's gonna kill them though, because like Robin's like all good now. But it's Damien, by the way, and everybody else is trying to find him because he just disappeared. But you know, he fought like King Snake, and then this new called Flatline. Her first appearance or whatever. She's just a really good fighter, and it ended with her ripping his heart out. So you know, Robin said, "I'm just kidding. He's probably gonna be alive." Okay. So, yeah. Oh, and also, another thing. The next one is also going to be online, but my dad bought it for me because I told him about it. Also, most of the comics my dad bought. This is the only one I bought myself. The next one is one that my dad bought me online, and then everything else is in person that we bought today. Okay. He got me the variant covers for it. So, you got Teen Titans Academy 1, and Teen Titans Academy 1, the alternate cover. So, this is the new Teen Titans thing. This is actually the thing I was going to collect, like, on its own. And then I just collected and then I bought something. And then I kind of just gradually ended up buying a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, so, I'm a big fan of the Teen Titans TV show. I watched all episodes because I have them on DVD, and it's a really good show, and it's like one of those childhood shows, you know, even though it didn't come out while I was alive. My dad had it all on disc, so I used to watch it all the time, and at one point, Trouble in Tokyo was like my favorite movie. And Red X is a main person, if you couldn't tell by the picture, so I'm hyped. I also have Future State, which had Red X in it, that's why I got it, so I'm excited. And also, Teen Titans is pretty cool, and I'm excited to learn about the new characters here, and you know, what Red X does. Let's put them over here. Talking about Teen Titans Academy. Teen Titans Academy 2. They only had this cover for it, but whatever, it looks cool. So it has all the classic characters and how they, like, classically looked with, you know, Robin wearing the Red X mask. That kind of looks like the one from the TV show. And it looks really cool. I'm hyped to read it. I can't really say much because I didn't read the first one either. But the cover looks awesome, like the variant cover for both of them look really sick. Like the Red X one looks sick and this one looks cool with like, you know, the old Teen Titans. So I'm hyped to read these. Like I'm the most like excited for these. I'm gonna next few aren't I'm gonna save these last because I'm gonna go over the new Infinite Frontier ones and then do the older ones I got. Are these all? Yeah, these are. Let me move. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna put these here. Sorry. Okay, we're good. We good. Okay. So, next we have Flash 768. This is the first Infinite Frontier Flash, and they brought Wally West back as the Flash, which is sick because I used to watch the old Justice League and Justice League Unlimited TV show where Wally West was actually the Flash. So I'm hyped for him back, and a lot of people say he's the best Flash. I don't really know, because when I was a kid, I didn't know the difference between Barry Allen and Wally West, so I kind of always get them mixed up. And apparently the new Barry Allen, like where he's like cracks jokes and stuff like that, is basically, they kind of, because everybody liked Wally West's character, they kind of like changed him into like a Wally West type character. But I'm excited for, you know, Wally to be back, and yeah, I'm excited to read it. And then after that, of course, 769, which is basically the second Infinite Frontier Flash. And it has this character on the front, which I'm kind of confused who it is, because it looks like a mix of the classic Blue Beetle and Booster Gold. And I don't really know what's going on, right? Because it's a female, so it's not like a mix between them, because they're both dudes. But yeah, it's the classic Blue Beetle, not the big suit with the scarab on his back. I'm talking about like the old scientist dude that was from the Booster Gold. Also in the summer, Blue and Gold is coming out, so it can't be like they're formed into one person, because they are still around, you know? So I'm confused what's going on, but I'll have to read it and figure out what's going on. Next is, well, let me just put these over here. Next we got Green Lantern, Infinite Frontier 1. They're starting Green Lantern over again, and for some reason they have like this teenager that has like a backpack that replicates their powers. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't really understand it. I don't really know what's going on with her. I don't know if she was like in the older one, because like I said, I decided to buy everything from the beginning in Infinite Frontier now, instead of like buying the end of Rebirth. I'd rather just start from the beginning, even though I'm planning on getting Joker War eventually. This has nothing to do with Green Lantern, but because it has a lot to do with how it's going on now, and also it's Joker War. It's like one of the most popular things, as well as Metal and Death Metal and Joker War. Those are like the three things I want. But back to this. I don't really know what's going on with the teenage female Green Lantern with the gauntlet and the backpack. I don't know, but I'll figure out in this one. Also, Guy Gardner, right? He's a Green Lantern. Last time I read comic books, he was a Red Lantern, so I don't know what's going on, right? So I watched the TV shows, he was a Green Lantern. I read the comics, he turned into a Red Lantern, and then I stopped, and then now he's a Green Lantern again. So I don't know if he was a Red Lantern at the end and they rebooted him back to a Green Lantern, or if he turned back to a Green Lantern and then they rebooted it and they just kept it that way. I don't really know. I like them either way, and I remember there was like a storyline where basically he had like his own faction against Atrocitus and they fought, and that seemed pretty interesting, but I guess not. And also, even though I'm talking about it, some person that reads comic books all the time is probably being like, yo, fam, that was like from like 4 years ago. Because like I said, I have not read comics in forever, so I don't really know what's going on. Last time I read, he was a Red Lantern, because I actually didn't read Batman comics. I used to read Green Lantern, so I was like, I have to get Green Lantern. You know, it's like the thing I used to read, so why would I get Batman and not get the thing I read? So, yeah, but for the Green Lantern ones, though, it was kind of like more like, ooh, Green Lantern. So I just picked a random comic, because when I was a kid, I didn't really care about reading in order. I was just like, I'll pick up a comic, and it seemed interesting, and I would just never read it for some reason. But now I read them, so that's cool. Now I actually care. Wow. Anyway, now I got Green Lantern 2. Probably should have said it sooner with that, but, yeah, so, it seems pretty interesting. I don't really know what's going on here, because, okay, so what I see, right, it says, here lies Guardian of the Universe. It has Guy Gardner, John Jones, the one dude with the full mask, Kilowog, and then, I don't know if I said the teenager. You got Sinestro in the background. You got a whole bunch of different people. That person looks like Mr. Miracle. That person looks like the armor from Wonder Woman, from the movie or whatever. And I don't know, that person looks like Apocalypse from Marvel. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding, it does look like that, but I don't really know. That's definitely not who it is. So I'm interested to see what this means. I'm pretty sure one of them did die, though. I thought I heard that somewhere. Yeah, here's always a Guardian of the Universe. I don't really know what went on, but I'm interested to figure it out. And also, in it for the picture, if you see in the name, if you see the difference, look at the name and look in the middle. One's full and one's broken. So I'm excited to see what that means. Okay, sorry. Let me do all the DC ones first. Because I do have a little bit of Marvel, but I'd rather just do the DC and then move on to Marvel after. So I'll put Marvel, move these over here and put Marvel there. Okay, we're in session, boys, we're in session. So let's do this first. So this is Batman 94. This is the comic before Joker War starts, and I wanted to read it just to see like a little bit of build up to Joker War. And I kind of wanted to get everything in this arc because it's the last comic in the arc before Joker War. So I was going to get the full arc just to like see the build up before and then get Joker War. But no luck, they didn't have it. They only had 94, and then all the ones for Joker War were like out because Joker War is that popular. So I just got this one. So I'm excited to see what's going on with that. I don't really know though. Okay. Then we got Dark Days Forge. So this is the first prelude to Metal, which, like I said before, I'm planning on collecting. I'm interested to see what happens. Yeah, it seems cool, and I want to read Metal, so I got it because it's the first one. So you know, why not? I don't really have much to say about it except I really want to read Metal. I do kind of know what happens in it, but I want to read it anyway. And also Death Metal, which may come in later on. Okay, this is around the Death Metal thing. I have 3 Tales from the Dark Multiverse comics, which are basically, they take events that happen, I'm pretty sure, in the comics, and then they make it dark, and things go wrong, and it's very gruesome and dark and bad, you know? So, I got, first, Tales from the Dark Multiverse, Crisis on Infinite Earths. Very popular. It was like the first like crisis or whatever. So I'm excited to see what went wrong and stuff, because I've seen stuff about certain ones and I don't remember what happened in this one. I don't remember seeing stuff about this. I've seen stuff about other ones, especially I really want like the Nightfall one, because it looked pretty interesting. But yeah, I don't have that, spoiler alert. But this, I'm excited to read this. It looks really interesting. And yeah, Crisis on Infinite Earths. I didn't read it because it's really old. But yeah, I wanna see the dark version of it. Next, this is a cool one. Tales from the Dark Multiverse, Batman Hush. So basically, same thing. They take a story from the comics and then they make it dark. Except this time it's Batman Hush. Again, I don't really know, but in the picture it looks like you got some lady dead. You got like Two-Face dead. Penguin, and this dude. He looks like John Constantine, but I don't really know who he is. Yeah, I'm just excited to read this. I don't really have much to say because I don't really know what goes on in it. Because like the other ones I kind of like have like a background. For these, there's only certain ones I actually know stuff about, and these 3 I had nothing about, except I knew, it's funny, I only knew that Batman Hush had one. Crisis on Infinite Earths, I think I knew, and then the next one, which is Tales from the Dark Multiverse, Wonder Woman, War of the Gods. I did not know, but I'm pretty sure by just looking at it, it's like Wonder Woman gone bad, and she's like a bad guy. That's basically it, because I think when I had it, like, I bought like these like backs and like the bags or whatever to go on it. So I looked in at the comic book store, and pretty sure she like looked all like white, like fully white, and like had like black lipstick and like fully white eyes and stuff. So I'm guessing she looks bad. She kind of looked like Lobo, kind of, except without like the face makeup. But yeah, I don't really know much about what goes on in that one. Okay, next we have a full series. So I was talking about earlier, Dark Knight's Death Metal. So what I got is Dark Knight's Death Metal 1, which had a cool Superman-looking cover. Dark Knight's Death Metal 2. And then, right, they didn't have 3, so I have Dark Knight's Death Metal 4. Looks really a sick cover. Dark Knight's Death Metal 5. Dark Knight's Death Metal 6. It's a really cool cover. And then Dark Knight's Death Metal 7. So, sadly, I don't have number 3, so I can't fully read it. So if I wanted to read, I'd only be able to read 1 and 2, because I need 3 to, like, you know, fully understand it. So I'm probably going to get it someplace online. I really like the covers, though, because they only had, like, the variant cool covers. So they have this really cool, like, Superman one, which has, like, chains and stuff, and it, like, I don't know, it looks really cool. And you got this, like, weird-looking, like, Aquaman one. They're, like, metal versions of it, you know? And then this one was awesome. I really like this one. This is, like, a knight, like, Batwoman. Or Batgirl. I don't know. It looks really cool. Mr. Miracle. This looks sick, and it looks really realistic and cool. I really like it. And then, yeah, and then we got, the Darkest Night, which is, like, Batman who laughs, but he turns into, like, a god. So, yeah. I'm debating if I should just read 1, 2, 3, 4, and just, like, skip the second one. But, like, that's, like, the story, you know? Like, you can't just, like, read something and then not know what happens, and it just, like, skips, and I don't really know what's going on. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get the other ones online. I'm debating if I should just read 1 and 2 and then wait till the other one comes in, or if I should just wait to get the other one before starting reading. So that's kind of like a thing I'm thinking about. I don't really know. But last is one Marvel that I actually got, and it's like came out a few days ago, and then 2 that my dad had at his house, and he brought them to me to read. So the 2 that my dad actually had at his house, and he already had, actually is out of order, so it's another one that I'm only really going to be able to read the first one, and I'm going to have to wait for the other ones. At the time when they had, like, a manga-verse thing, like, I had X-Men Ronin. Well, this is Spider-Man, Legend of the Spider-Clan. It looks really cool, you know, anime style or whatever, and then this one's another one. I don't really know what it's about, but it looks pretty interesting, you know, so why not? And this is the last comic. This one's really new, and it just recently came out. It's a series that's going on. It's called Heroes Reborn. So basically, they did this in the 90s as well, where basically, it's kind of like everything is, like, changed from how it normally is, and Blade is the only one that knows that it's changed. So, like, Tony Stark never made his suit. Captain America is still frozen. Peter Parker didn't get bit. For some reason, Thor, they just made him an atheist for some reason. I don't really know. You know, he's literally a god, so that doesn't really make sense. What else? Captain Marvel didn't become a captain. And, yeah. Oh, and also, there's, like, this bad team of, like, basically Justice League ripoff, as, like, the superhero team. Actually, wait a minute. It actually came with cards, which is pretty cool. I didn't open it up, but, yeah, so, welcome to a world where Tony Stark never built an Iron Man armor, where Thor is a hard-living atheist, where Carl Danvers never became a captain, where Wakanda is dismissed as a myth, and where Captain America was never found in the ice. Heroes Reborn, May 2021. Whatever happened to Earth's mightiest heroes? Yeah, so, that's pretty interesting. Also, Lockjaw is right there in the background, right there. And then also, superhero poster, Guardians of the Galaxy poster, and then football. I don't know why I still have that up. It's Dan Marino, because why not, you know? I don't know, whatever. So yeah, that was my comic haul. It was a pretty long video, but I went over each comic book, and I'm excited to read all of them. I read the Robin one, it was really good, so I'm excited to read all of these. Hope you liked the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you all in the next one. Goodbye.